When people try to mount a moral defense of Allah Azza wa Jal, assuming that His knowledge, will, and power are analogous to our own, they have no choice but to deny either His knowledge being perfect, or His will being perfect, or His power being perfect. Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted Adam to do everything right, but Adam overpowered him. وَعِيَّاذُ بِاللَّهِ. This isn't possible. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't know that Adam, that isn't possible. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't will Adam's will. This isn't possible. None of it is possible. And we go down that road by assuming that when the word knowledge is used for Adam and used for Allah, it's referring to the same thing. And when the word will is used, it's referring to the same thing. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, we have no will except that He wills. In other words, through His beginning as the eternal, perfect, uncreated attribute of will, your created desires and will and ability to choose between what is good and high and low comes about. And the two are not the same. They are not compatible. Otherwise, the statement would be contradictory. You have no will except the will that you have through divine will, which is different, not comparable. And therefore, when you exercise your will through your Lord, He isn't accountable along with you. There is no co-sharer with Him in His entity, nor in His actions, nor in His attributes, which includes His will. Now, so this is the doctrine of kasb puts us in this clear understanding, bi'idhnillah. And whenever we repeat the dhikr, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, inshallah, we know a little bit that this is what we're saying. We are admitting to the absolute sovereignty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the total perfection of His creative action and of His attributes, and we are admitting that without Him we would not have our moral agency. So we do have moral agency. We do have a will. We do have the capacity to act, but it is through His perfection, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all of this makes sense because of Tawheed. If Tawheed is not there, then everything comes tumbling down. And that's why the Christians end up saying the absurdities that they say, because they believe that Allah took the form of a man. And He took the form of a man because He had to experience what human beings go through. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. What is this? It is ignorance of Allah. And it doesn't benefit us to speak about love. You know, Christians like to say God is love, and they love, love, love. They speak about love. They're dhalin. They're wandering astray in their claims of love. There is no love when you're slandering the beloved, right? And saying that He has a son and that He had to have a son in order to experience what people experience. There is no human being who knows his own suffering more than his Lord, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And sometimes people have moral questions about that, about human suffering. Allah Azza wa Jal He is the owner of me. He owns me. He owns my consciousness. He owns my happiness. He owns my suffering. He has a greater right to every aspect of my being than I do. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no moral question there for Allah. He is Rabbul Alameen. You see? And this is all by the beauty of Tawheed. And Tawheed is everything. Naam.